Hi everyone, welcome. This is Be Inspired Market. We're making a farmhouse wooden bead garland. You're going to need a Dollar Tree tag. You're going to need their new sign that they have out. It's a welcome sign and it has 3 galvanized hearts on it. You're going to need some wooden beads. These are dyed red. And then you're going to need some natural beads. Some jute, a needle to thread the beads. It makes it much easier. Some Waverly white, and then Waverly ink paint. And this is chalk paint, but you can use any paint that you have. So we're going to start off by painting the tag. And I'm going to paint that in the Waverly white. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and sand off that glitter from the piece section. It's a little raised, but you can just take, this is 100 grit sandpaper, and you'll just clean off before you start painting. And this took 3 coats. You'll do your first coat. Once you have your first coat on, then you can go ahead and dry it. It's always important to dry your paint before you paint your next coat. So then I'll put my second coat on there. And then don't forget to do your edges as well. And now looking at it, I should have painted the back of it, so I would recommend that just to give a cleaner look. So this was the second coat, and then I did my third coat. Now you're going to thread your jute on your needle. That's why you need the big eye, because the jute is a little thick, but once you get it through, just pull it. And then all I did was start threading the beads on. I just did 1 red, 3 natural, 1 red, 3 natural, and then you just keep going. You can see how easy it is with the needle. It makes it so quick. And you just get it all the way through. Now, if you're going to put it on something that's smaller, you can always put less beads. You don't necessarily have to use as many as I did and just use the same idea. It is a bigger tag, so I wanted it to be a little longer. And you just keep threading it. You can do all natural, you can do all red, whatever you like. Then just take the needle off and lay your beads to the side for later. So now this is already with the third coat. I'm going to take the Waverly ink and I'm going to use this to distress the sides. Just put a little, I'm using a stencil brush, but you can use any brush that you have. Just put a little paint on your brush, go around the edges to kind of give it more of a worn look. You can omit this step too if you'd like. But just go around the edges, making sure that you hit all the corners and, you know, where it would be naturally worn. That will dry quick just because it is just a little bit of the black. So once you're done with that, we're going to start working on the galvanized hearts. So I already took one off. They pull off really easy. You don't have to use all 3. You can use just 1 heart if you wanted and save them for the rest. And then save the board because you can definitely use it for another project. Put that to the side. I just took off the backing. It just pulls right off. take it off all 3 pieces. On 2 of them I left the risers just to give more of a dimensional look. And then all you have to do is just stick a little hot glue and then stick it to your tag wherever you want. Like I said, you can use 1 heart if you just wanted to do 1. I'm using all 3. Then before the glue sets, you can always move them around just a little bit. And then on this one, obviously I covered the hole, so I had to move that to the side. And then you're just going to take your garland and you're going to push it through the hole. You push one end. It's best to snip off the frayed edges. Pull that through. And then cut the other end off. And put that through. You can take your needle and kind of poke it through, just because you are putting thicker jute through. But once you get it through, all you have to do then is tie it into a knot so that it doesn't come off. I just double knotted it. Snip off the edges. That's it. This is something you can put on a vase or hang it up if you wanted to, but super easy and super inexpensive. So I hope you guys give it a try. I hope it inspired you. Check out more DIYs at beinspiredmarket.net.